Hello everyone and happy Hanukkah. Welcome to Many Candles, One World, the World Union for Progressive Judaism's virtual Hanukkah celebration and benefit. I'm Evan Kent, cantor, performer, singer, and puppeteer, and proud to be your host from Jerusalem this evening. We have a full lineup of stars from the entertainment world and stars from our own reform and progressive movement around the globe. And best of all, the World Union has brought us all together to celebrate Hanukkah in a way that we've never done before. Even though we can't be together physically, we are not alone. We are also here to raise money for the World Union, which connects and supports so many of our reform and progressive communities in over 50 countries and 1,200 congregations. Wherever there are Jews, there is the World Union, offering a spiritually vibrant Judaism for all. Now, as you probably know, it is customary at Hanukkah to give gelt, but tonight I invite you to join in that long tradition of giving Hanukkah gelt and help the World Union launch its new education fund for the future that will train rabbinical students in countries where there are few rabbis, bring high school students to Israel for a life-changing gap year, train Jewish educators and community leaders, and transform the lives of children in Jewish summer camps. Tonight, we travel the globe together to celebrate the holiday, to share what Hanukkah means to each of us, and in that spirit, ensure that the light of our global movement will lead us into the future with strength. So enjoy the show, and please, as you enjoy, remember to give to the World Union.
Hi, I'm Lisa Loeb, and I'm so happy to be here celebrating Hanukkah with you so that we can raise money for the Many Candles, One World virtual Hanukkah celebration benefit for the World Union for Progressive Judaism. I love celebrating Hanukkah because to me it celebrates light and hope. We thought there was only enough oil to last for one night, but there was actually enough oil to last for 8 nights. And just like hope, there's always more. Even when we think that our hope is running out, there's always more. And that's what I celebrate on Hanukkah.
Shalom, Chanukah Sameach to you all. My name is Rabbi Nir Barkin, and I am the Executive Director and Senior Rabbi of Kehilat Yozma in Modi'in, the pluralistic, reform community in the city of Modi'in. And here we are standing on the ruins of the Maccabees village called Modi'in also. Just away from here is the village of Maccabim, which is named after the Maccabees that used to be here 2,000 and more years ago. Here we are, continuing the religious freedom fight in order to make this land and the world Jewish community a better place. We, together with our volunteers and staff, together with you, wherever you are, with your support, emotional support, financial support, are making a difference in the modern city of Modi'in. Thank you so much. Chanukah Sameach, and see you very soon here on top of Givat HaTorah in the modern city of Modi'in, in Jerusalem, or wherever you are. Chag Sameach.
Hi, we're the Nifty North American Board, and we are super excited for Hanukkah. To me, Hanukkah means time with family and friends.
Celebration of miracles.
Latkes.
A chance to be reminded of why we should be proud of our Jewish identities.
Hanukkah is a time to sing songs together.
To me, Hanukkah is a celebration of the light we bring into our lives.
To me, Hanukkah is all about spreading our light every day, one at a time, to the whole world.
For me, Hanukkah is all about celebrating the different lights in the Chanukiah, just like our humankind. Diversity, diversity, diversity.
Hanukkah for me is time that I can spend with my family, remembering the past and the heritage, with a Chanukiah from my great-grandmother, and also with the latest one that my kid made in kindergarten.
When I think of Hanukkah in Israel, in Jerusalem, I think of Suf Ganiyot. Happy Hanukkah!
For me, Hanukkah is a miraculous time of year when Jews come together around the World Union in our larger communities and in our smaller groups and families. In places as far-flung as our new groups in Helsinki, in Taipei, in Dubai and Abu Dhabi, wherever you are in the world, you can find similarly minded Jews and Jewish communities, chavarot, groups, in which to celebrate Hanukkah and to share the festive lights and miracles together.
In just a moment, 3 cantorial students from the Hebrew Union College Debbie Friedman School of Sacred Music will lead us in the Hanukkah blessings. The first blessing commands us to light the lights of Hanukkah. The second blessing thanks God for miracles in our lives. And on the first night of Hanukkah, we usually recite the Shehechianu, which thanks God for giving us life, for sustaining us, and for enabling us to reach this day. But tonight, on the 4th night of Hanukkah, we are also going to recite this blessing, as this is the first time that the World Union for Progressive Judaism has ever had a virtual Hanukkah celebration like this. So we say the Shehechianu, thanking God for giving us life and sustaining us, as we join our hands across the world and light our Chanukiot all together.
Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, asher kiddushanu b'mitzvotav, v'tzivanu lehadlikeh Chanukah. Baruch atah
Hello, my name is Ari Lorge, and I'm one of the rabbis at Central Synagogue in New York City. The story of Hanukkah is tied to the menorah from the ancient temple. The Torah tells us that the original menorah was made out of a single piece of pure gold. While we may be broken into different communities and live in different lands, we are all branches of a single menorah, all connected by our common heritage. This is, I think, a tremendously beautiful symbolic meaning for the menorah. But symbolic meaning is a difficult thing if we don't have the experience to make that symbol real. And the World Union for Progressive Judaism helps us experience Jewish unity like no other organization. May this season of light enliven our lives and further our connections to one another. And as we kindle these lights on our Chanukiot, may we see that they really embody the truth that through our engagement with one another, through our engagement with the World Union, our lights are brighter than they ever could possibly be as solitary flames. We are all part of that solid, pure gold menorah, and we shed light on one another.
Hi, I'm Jonah Platt.
I'm Henry Platt.
We are 2/3 of the Platt brothers, who you may have seen singing your favorite Hebrew song on the internet. The response to those songs has been so incredible, and it feels like it's really been a gift for people during these very stressful, anxiety-inducing times to sort of have a breath of musical fresh air.
Absolutely. I think the response has been quite remarkable, both from Jews and non-Jews alike. I really think music is one of the greatest gifts that we can give.
The holiday of gifts.
Yes, exactly.
And as wonderful as a gift that music is, money is also a great gift, which you can give to WUPJ, which is why we're all here, in support of this great organization that supports Jews all over the world.
It's time to play Hanukkah Lightning Round. How do you spell Hanukkah?
I think it's spelled Hanukkah.
Wow, that was not what I was going to go with. Well, there's two. Obviously, there's the one that begin with the CH.
Right.
But I was going to go... No, I guess you're right. You said Hanukkah?
Yes.
Yeah, I think that's right. But we could also throw a C on there.
Sour cream or applesauce?
Sour cream.
Sour cream, yeah.
I never want applesauce. The answer is never applesauce.
Latkes or sufganiyot?
I'm a savory guy, so I'm going to go with latkes.
I'm a sweet guy, so I'll say sufganiyot.
How many candles come in a box of Hanukkah candles?
30. I just wanted to come out really strong and confident.
I was going to say 8?
No. I mean, of course there's more than 8.
I don't know where the Hanukkah candles come from. I just see them on the menorah. I go with that.
Any parting words?
We wish all of you a happy Hanukkah.
Happy Hanukkah.
I'm sending Hanukkah in Santa Monica, wearing sandals, lighting candles by the sea.
I stay Shavuos in East St. Louis.
A charming spot, but clearly not the spot for me. Those eastern winters, I can't endure them. So every year I pack my gear and come out here to Purim. Rosh Hashanah, I spend in Arizona. And Yom Kippur, we're down in Mississippi. But in December, there's just one place for me.
Amid the California flora, I'll be lighting my menorah like a baby in his cradle.
I'll be playing with a dreidel, spending Hanukkah in Santa Monica by the sea.
I'm spending Hanukkah in Santa Monica, wearing sandals, lighting candles by the sea.
Woo!
Amid the California flora, I'll be lighting my menorah like a baby in his cradle. I'll be playing with the dreidel.
It's Judas Maccabeus.
If he could only see us spending Hanukkah in Santa Monica by the sea.
Temple Israel, the city of New York. And it is my pleasure, my privilege, and a wonderful opportunity to wish from us here at Temple Israel to you, wherever you are in the world, a very, very happy and joy-filled Hanukkah.
When I think of Hanukkah, I think of marching around as my family did every night after we lit our candles, pretending that we were Maccabee soldiers.
When I think of Hanukkah, I think of making sure that everyone knows that Hanukkah can be spelled 16 different ways in English.
When I think of Hanukkah, I think of playing dreidel at the table with my family and singing Hanukkah songs, and of course, presents.
Think of Hanukkah by playing the dreidel. Hanukkah will get her, so even so.
Hello, my name is David Knoll. I'm a co-president of the Union for Progressive Judaism, the roof body of 27 congregations, schools, and Zionist organisations. The bravery of the Maccabees in resisting power for power's sake, in setting an example of authentic and not merely ritualistic faith. It is the example that our World Union is setting too. In their time, the Maccabees wanted the Jewish community to grow, to be proud, and they rejected a leadership based on Sei stumm, be quiet and they won't notice us. I took up this role because I believe that when we think big, not little, and dare to dream, like the Maccabees, we can pursue lives of courage and conviction, especially when societies are unwell. May all our communities in the World Union for Progressive Judaism glow with pride, and may we all be brave Maccabees. Wishing you all Hanukkah Sameach from Sydney, Australia.
Shalom, my name is Benjamin Meyer Verbrucher. I am the community leader and as well as the local rabbi of Indonesian Jewish community. We think that being Jewish, not to survive as Jews in Indonesia, but how to impact our society. And then we join with the interfaith communities, with Baha'i, with Sikh, with folk believers, and we have monthly meetings. I hope in the future, because of the pressures from this community and also from some other minorities, that our Jewish certificate can be accepted for the civil marriage. We allow people, our members, to be any kind of Jewish observance they want. If they want to be more traditional, it's okay. If they want to be more progressive, it's okay. Because we come as one family, one community in Indonesia to change the world.
Oh, say shalom, Shalom, hu ya'aseh shalom, hu ya'aseh shalom, aleinu. May the one who makes peace bring peace down, I bring peace down. May the one who makes peace bring peace down, I bring peace down. May the one who makes peace bring peace down, I bring peace down. May the one who makes peace bring peace down, I bring peace down. Oh, say shalom, b'ruma. Oh, say shalom, ya'aseh shalom, hu ya'aseh shalom, hu ya'aseh ya'aseh shalom aleinu. May the one who makes peace bring peace down, I bring peace down. May the one who makes peace bring peace down, I bring peace down. May the one who makes peace bring peace down, I bring peace down. May the one who makes peace bring peace down, I bring peace down. May the one who makes peace bring peace down, I bring peace down. May the one who makes peace bring peace down, I bring peace down. May the one who makes peace bring peace down, I bring peace down. May the one who makes peace bring peace down, bring peace down.
When I think of Hanukkah, I think of delicious, jelly-filled sufganiyot.
Hanukkah reminds me of words like miracle, resilience, joy, and hope. In these days, it gives meaning to my life.
Hanukkah to us is a miracle and so fun and important.
For me, Hanukkah is the power of enlightenment.
When I think of Hanukkah, I think of how at night the menorahs light up the windows with tiny twinkling lights all throughout the streets.
When I think of Hanukkah, I think of grease and calories.
Hi, it's Mayim Bialik. You might know me from Big Bang Theory, Blossom, Beaches, or my thesis on neuroscience that got me my PhD, but I'm here tonight to talk to you about food. We eat Jewish food on every Jewish holiday, except for lunch on Yom Kippur, and on Hanukkah, of course, we eat fried foods like sufganiyot, donuts, or latkes. Because of latkes, our world is very split into a conscientious debate, applesauce or sour cream. It's been going on for millennia. Well, I'm here to advocate for a progressive idea, ketchup. I mean, I'm inclusive, there's nothing wrong with applesauce or sour cream, but think about it, fried latkes, they're basically just hash browns, and you put ketchup on those, right? In Hebrew, the word for latkes is levivot, from the word lev, the heart. While the oil that the latkes are fried in may raise some cardiac concerns, I am, after all, a doctor, potato latkes are at the heart of so many Hanukkah traditions. They come from our Ashkenazi ancestors in Eastern Europe because, you know, winter, and it's cold in Poland. The Eastern Europeans really could only grow potatoes. But from that limitation, we have a glorious Yiddish saying, "Von a proste Boble kommt a Reis, the Geschmack de Latke." Now you try it, great. It means from the lowly potato, you get the tastiest latke pancake. That's nice and it's inspiring. The smallest act can have the largest impact. Yes, it's a metaphor, but so is eating fried foods for 8 days. So from my family to yours, please enjoy your latkes however you'd like, but do think about ketchup, just not on your sufganiyot.
Shalom friends, my name is Rabbi David Maksa, and I am one of the founders of Etz Chaim, the progressive Jewish community in Prague. As a son of a Shoah survivor, I grew up understanding Jewish identity as a stigma. But I was lucky to meet people who stimulated me to explore more and changed my mind. Czechia has a strong historical connection to progressive Judaism, that today we in Prague can pick up the threads of progressive Jewish heritage and build our community in the spirit of progressive values, openness, egalitarianism, tolerance, and inclusivity. None of this could happen without you who decide to give and help shape our future, and without the constant support of the WUPJ. Because of your support, I can work on securing that my son and others of his generation will grow up understanding Jewish identity not as stigma, but as a joy. And that is a real Hanukkah miracle for me.
Hi, I'm Asha.
Hi, I'm Dan, and we're here in the UK.
And for us, Hanukkah is about commemorating Jewish resistance and spending time with the people that you love.
To me, Hanukkah is 8 days full of light, latkes, and remembering that we live in a world full of small and big miracles.
To me, Hanukkah is a meaningful and joyful holiday, and also a time for me and my family.
Hanukkah for us is
lighting the candles,
making latkes, and being together.
To me, Hanukkah is the story of Jewish resistance and a call for action against any kind of oppression or injustices.
Hanukkah for me is a festival where we remember our Jewish history and celebrate it together, all one with our family and our friends.
Hanukkah Sameach everyone, and welcome to my congregation in Paris, 5 minutes away from the Bastille. My first meeting with the World Union for Progressive Judaism was when I was 9 years old. My parents, who survived the war, found the only progressive synagogue in France existing at the time. I studied there, I had my bat mitzvah, I decided to become a rabbi, and became the first woman to be a rabbi on continental Europe after Regina Jonas, Zichrona Livracha. Since then, the congregation was created. We built a building, we created a home for our values, inclusive, egalitarian, open to everyone. Thanks to the time spent when I was 18 at Auschwitz summer camp, I was inspired to create the first reform summer camp, Machan Etzel, which is now 7 years old and has welcomed hundreds of children. And because, like the Shamash, I want to share the amazing gifts that I received. A new rabbinical school was just created in Paris, and we are already exchanging ideas with all the other seminaries in the world. Even if sometimes the world seems to be obscure, we, as members of this amazing family who share the same values, have to keep lighting our candles. And as the Eternal did when created in the world, spread our talit of light in all our hearts and over the world.
Hi, I'm Carol Sterling. I'm the chair of the World Union for Progressive Judaism.
I am Rabbi Sergio Bergman. I am the president of the World Union for Progressive Judaism.
Do you have any good ideas for Hanukkah, Rabbi?
Yes, it's one of the Hagim, the festival that bring to us the light and offer us to light all the communities around the world, and to celebrate not only the light, that is the spirit of the Jewish people, also the diversity.
And I agree with you, and also to help support those Jews who want to live meaningful lives in their own way. Do you and your family put your menorah in the window so the outside can see it?
Yes, and this is the beauty of this festival, that we are trying every day to add a new miracle. We're trying every day to bring more light.
One of the things I love when we talk about the shamash is that we use it to light the other candles, but it doesn't diminish the light of the shamash at all. Helping and supporting others doesn't take away from our own needs and ways of observing and studying and learning and praying and all of the things that we do. I want to ask you, I know you're living in New York now with your family, but you're from Buenos Aires. What traditions do you observe for Hanukkah? How do you celebrate in Buenos Aires, in Argentina?
You know that from Buenos Aires, we offered to the Christianity, the new Pope, the last activity that we shared with Bergoglio, now the Pope Francis. He came into our synagogue to light together the Hanukkah. And the Hanukkah that we shared with him is one of the pictures that I really keep in my heart. It was in December. And then in February, after that, he became the Pope.
Here in Toronto, it's much more typical, I would say. Family gatherings, spinning the dreidel, eating sufganiyot and latkes. So it's a wonderful time for a family to be together. And for Jews, it's nice to have holiday where it's just like Purim, it's joyous and celebratory, and we don't have to not eat or not drink or do anything else that's challenging for us.
You said one of the wonderful tradition, I think that also is part of our gathering today, is the Hanukkah Geld. That means
right, I forgot that.
We are asking for the money of Hanukkah to make the miracle. That is not only to survive, it's really to give the money to the resilient continuity of the Jewish people around the world.
It's time to play Hanukkah Lightning Round. Wax candles or olive oil?
For us, it's wax candles, even though it makes a mess. And to be honest, the Chanukia that we put in the front of our house is electric.
I use the original native olive oil from Argentina.
Sour cream or applesauce?
Neither one for me. I'm a purist. I just like the taste of the potatoes, grated potatoes.
I never heard that you can mix the latkes with apple juice. For me, it's new. But maybe I can use the Canadian way, that is the latkes with
maple syrup, exactly. Very good.
What was your favorite part of Hanukkah as a kid?
I am yet a little kid.
For me, it would be being together with my family. I remember that when I was little, and that's something I've tried to instill with my own family. And now I have 2 grandchildren, and that's something we're going to miss this year. But we have lots of wonderful memories of time spent together.
Any parting words?
Chag Sameach, everyone.
Chag Urim Sameach, the blessing of the light to everyone in this Hanukkah gathering.
And now, it is with great pride that we share this personal holiday greeting from Pope Francis. Yes, the Pope. Dedicated to you, our dear viewers of tonight's Hanukkah Gala. Written by hand and shared with his personal friend and our World Union President, Rabbi Sergio Bergman. Pope Francis shares with us his wish that the light of faith will unite us and prays for us all of us of every religion, to bask in brighter days ahead. We join Pope Francis in wishing all humankind unity and strength in moving forward together like brothers and sisters to repair our world, which has changed so much in this pandemic, with the light of Tikkun Olam. I will be reading an English translation of what you will see on the screen in the original Spanish handwritten letter. Rabbi Sergio Bergman, dear brother, thanks for your mail. As you invite me to do it, I send a greeting to those who participate in the virtual meeting to celebrate Hanukkah. I remember when in 2012, I lit the candle in the temple on Arcos Street. Light, the first gift of the Lord in creation. I wish all of you an existence illuminated by the Lord, with the light that unites paths, teaches the true profiles of things, draws towards the horizon. May the Lord bless each of you, your families, your communities. And please, I ask you to pray for me so that I always have the grace to walk in the light and not get lost in the darkness. For my part, I pray for you. May the Lord bless you fraternally. Franciscus.
Light one candle for the Maccabee children, with thanks that their light didn't die. And light one candle for the pain they endured when their right to exist was denied. Light one candle for the terrible sacrifice justice and freedom demand. But light one candle for the wisdom to know when the peacemaker's time is at hand. Don't let the light go out, it's lasted for so many years. Don't let the light go out, let it shine through our love and our tears. Don't let the light go out, it's lasted for so many years. Don't let the light go out, let it shine through our love and our tears. Light one candle for the strength that we need to never become our own foe. Light one candle for those who were suffering pain we learned so long ago. Light one candle for all we believe in. Let anger not tear us apart. but light one candle to bind us together with peace as the song in our hearts. Don't let the light go out. It's lasted for so many years. Don't let the light go out. Let's shine through our love and our tears. What is the memory that's valued so highly that we keep it alive in that flame? Or what is the commitment to those who have died when we cry out they've not died in vain? We have come this far always believing justice will somehow prevail. And this is the burden, this is the promise, this is why we will not fail. Don't let the light go out. It's lasted for so many years. Don't let the light go out. Let it shine through our love and our tears. Now you want to sing it with me because I know you're at home and you think I don't see you, but I sense you and I want you to sing the words. Don't let the light go out. Let's try it together. Don't let the light go. It's lasted for so many years. Don't let the light go out. Let it shine through our love and our tears. Don't let the light go out. Don't let the light go out, my friends. Don't let the light go out.
Hi, my name is Ruben Sternchen, and I'm the rabbi of the CIPI, one of the largest congregations in the Latin American region, which serves about 8,000 people. We have recently reopened our young adults departments and succeeded in bringing around 100 activists in 4 new initiatives, all of which are oriented towards Tikkun Olam, the repair of society, giving dignity and autonomy back to the homeless, not just food and clothes, welcoming and guiding refugees and immigrants in general, preparing disadvantaged students to enter the best universities, and creating a group of Jewish studies focusing on and the LGBTQ population. In my opinion, it is this spirit that encourages me and our communities every day to make difference in people's lives by bringing new lights and strengths to face whatever the challenges with which we are presented. We feel that we are on a good path and that our liberal Chanukiah emanates a valuable light and strength from our window.
אספר תיקון בית תפילתי ושם תודה נספר לתכין מטבח מצרם נבח אז אגמור בשיר מזמור חנוכת המזבח אז אגמור בשיר מזמור חנוכת המזבח.
To me, Hanukkah is a time to reflect and recover my faith in miracles.
For me, Hanukkah is an opportunity to add each day more lights.
Y para nosotros Hanukkah representa el compromiso que debemos asumir por transmitir los valores por los que tanto luchó nuestro pueblo.
What I love about Hanukkah is sharing our light. Just like the Shamash shares its light to light the other candles, we can share our light with the world. Chag Sameach.
Somos de Judaica Norte, para nosotros Hanukkah es una de las festividades preferidas, la esperamos todo el año, la familia lo disfruta mucho, estamos muy unidos y nos llega mucho esa última noche donde vemos todas las luces de la Hanukkah prendidas formando una sola luz.
Just like the Maccabees were able to rededicate the temple for their own sacred way of living, so too the WPJ helps everyone around the world reclaim for themselves their own Jewish way of living, one that we can all be proud of. Spreading Reform Judaism in areas of the world where it's really not known, like the one I live in, Argentina, is both something liberating and really hard to do. We've helped create safe spaces for LGBTQ+, for intermarriage families, and we're proud of all of that work. The WPJ just helps bring more Judaism to the world, and I just love being a part of it. My wish for Hanukkah is that we all keep letting people know that we're there to help them lit their own Jewish candles.
Hanukkah linda está aquí, 8 candelas para mí. Hanukkah linda está aquí, 8 candelas para mí. Una candelica, 2 candelicas, 3 candelicas, 4 candelicas, 5 candelicas, 6 candelicas, 7 candelicas, 8 candelicas para mí. Muchas fiestas vou fazer com alegria e prazer. Muchas fiestas vou fazer com alegria e prazer. Una candelica, 2 candelicas, 3 candelicas, 4 candelicas, 5 candelicas, 6 candelicas, 7 candelicas, 8 candelicas para mí. Los pastelicos vou comer con almendricas y la miel. Los pastelicos vou comer con almendricas y la miel. Una candelica, 2 candelicas, 3 candelicas, 4 candelicas, 5 candelicas, 6 candelicas, 7 candelicas, 8 candelicas para mí. Una candelica, 2 candelicas, 3 candelicas, 4 candelicas, 5 candelicas, 6 candelicas, 7 candelicas, 8 candelicas para mí.
Hi, my
name is Alexandra Finkelstein and I'm from Russia. I'm a third-year student of University for Modern Judaism in Moscow and a future cantor, I hope so. My story is I didn't know about WUPJ a couple years ago at all. I was living in Siberia, I was studying in conservatory, piano faculty, and I was so active in my Jewish community. And one day some thoughts came to my mind. How can I combine two important things in my life, music and my Jewish life? And after 4 years, I found out that there is a university here in Moscow and that there is a profession called cantor, and of course women allowed to do that. And I said yes to that wonderful opportunity. And right now, I'm so grateful that I have a huge support in my life from WUPJ, and I'm so thankful that WUPJ can make my dreams come true.
To us, Hanukkah is about coming together and singing our favorite songs while eating delicious donuts.
And when Hanukkah falls on Summer Machane, it's even more special because we get to spend it with our Netzer Chaverimot.
To me, Hanukkah is peace, union, and joy.
Dear friends, Shalom. My name is Rita Fruman and I'm the World Union for Progressive Judaism Director of Operations and Programs in Russia, Ukraine and Belarus. I started my Jewish journey when I was 17 as a camper in Belarus Netzer camp. And I learned through this camp so many things that I even didn't realize that exist in my life. Jewish values, Jewish identity, the Israel and the Zionism became a part of my life from this camp till now. I'm living in Jerusalem, I'm working with World Union for more than 16 years, but this experience of summer camp was the first experience when I faced my real Judaism. This is a big honor to me to say today Hanukkah Sameach to all of you. Thank you so much for your belief in our work. Hanukkah is so much about the family, and the World Union work to give our people in Belarus, Russia, Ukraine, and all over the world the feeling of being together, of being one big Jewish Reform family. This is something very important. Thank you very much for this, and Hanukkah Sameach.
Thank you for being with us tonight, and thank you so much for your support. From all of us in our global family, have a Chag Urim Sameach, a happy and light-filled Hanukkah.
Oh, hear my prayer, I sing to you. Be gracious to the ones I love, and bless them with goodness and mercy and peace. Oh, hear my prayer to you. Oh, hear this prayer that I sing to you, and be gracious to the ones I love, and bless them with goodness and mercy and peace. Oh, hear my prayer to you. Let us light these lights and see the way to you, and let us say Amen. Let us light these lights and see the way to you, and let us say Amen. Oh, hear my prayer, I sing to you. Be gracious to the ones I love, and bless them with goodness and mercy and peace. Oh, hear my prayer to you. Let us light these lights and see the way to you, and let us say Amen. Let us light these lights and see the way to you, and let us say Amen. Let us light these lights and see the way to you, and let us say Amen. Let us light these lights and see the way to you, and let us say, let us say, let us say Amen.
Hanukkah means to me a great time with my family and delicious food, for example, latkes and sufganiyot, and also to play dreidel and get a lot of Hanukkah good.
To me, Hanukkah is about bringing light into the darkness. Hanukkah happens obviously in the winter in the Northern Hemisphere, and the nights draw in early and it can be cold. And Hanukkah is about bringing a bit of joy, bringing a bit of hope, which feels pretty much, I think we all need that this year of all years.
Dear friends, a rabbinic advice for all of you. From my own experience, I have to tell you that not only miracles occur on Hanukkah. That's why be careful and mind your curtains. Hanukkah Sameach, everybody.
When I think of Hanukkah, I think of Pirsum Hanes, the obligation to publicize the miracle, that happened so long ago and that's happening now in our day, this year, by the sheer fact that we're able to connect with each other and shed more light from thousands of miles away.
When I think of Hanukkah, I think of Chanukiot in their glass cases in front of the homes in the old city of Jerusalem.
Shalom. When we light the candles on Hanukkah, it reminds us about the Jews with the holy duty to be light of the nation.
When I think of Hanukkah, I think of little friends and donuts.
Meu nome é Vitor Goldstein, sou do Rio de Janeiro. Gosto de Hanukkah quando vejo os meus filhos acendendo as velas e as chamas tremulando junto.
For me, Hanukkah is the last family party of the year. It's a very happy and special moment just before summer vacation.
When I think of Hanukkah, I think of how absolutely lucky I am to be part of the only religion, as far as I know, that has both a chocolate, fried food, and gambling holiday.
So when I think of Hanukkah, I think of the light from the menorah, and I also think of freedom because you can eat whatever you want and you can be who you are.
When I think of Hanukkah, I think of the invitation and the opportunity to spread outside the unique inner light, the divine spark of each of us. These sparks create together rich and diverse public space.
Hello, our names are Lynn and Dale Lazar.
From Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, United States.
And Hanukkah to us means family.
Hi, when I think of Hanukkah, I think of my first trip to Israel shortly after the Yom Kippur War, when our group of students took presents to the Israeli soldiers on the Sinai front and in Golan. It created my love for Israel, and which continues today.
Olá, eu sou Rabino Urilam e eu moro em São Paulo, Brasil. Para mim, Hanukkah representa a chama que nós temos dentro de nós e que nos move a lutar por aquilo que a gente acredita. Meu nome é Vitor Goldstein, sou do Rio de Janeiro. Gostava de Hanukkah quando recebi o Hanukkah. Não, isso não é de minha tradição. Gosto de Hanukkah quando vejo meus filhos acendendo as velas e as chamas tremulando juntas.
I'm Jane Taves. I'm here in Madison, Wisconsin, USA. To me, Hanukkah is that moment when the candle burns down and then each flame goes out.
Hi, I'm Nikki. I'm from Australia, but I'm currently living in Israel. To me, Hanukkah is all about hard work, perseverance, and integrity. It's knowing that you won't achieve all of your goals in one day, but instead, if you show a bit of patience and are true to yourself, then a modern-day miracle really can happen.
Hi, here is Cantor Aviv Weinberg, the director of the Young Progressive Judaism Netzer in Germany. Right now we're in Berlin, and Hanukkah to me is the inner light in all of us that is being expressed by the Hanukkah candles. Chag Sameach.
Hi World Union friends, this is Rabbi Neil Katz with the Katz family, wishing you all a happy Hanukkah from Tyler, Texas. A great miracle happened here, and that is that we actually got together for a video. Happy Hanukkah!
Hola, mi nombre es Erika. Somos de Judaica Norte, Buenos Aires, Argentina. Para mí Hanukkah es la festividad de las luces, un momento para estar en familia, encender las velas y así sentirnos juntos con toda la gente de todo el mundo que da su luz para sentirnos cerca, iluminados y agradecidos.
Hello, my name is Sarah Rubenstein and this is my daughter Olympia.
And we live in Florence, Italy. Hanukkah is to us
Bright lights,
singing songs,
8 days of oily goodness and miracles,
and family